Fong Lin and Ruo Yin, after learning about Mr. Song's plan, decided to play along and continue pretending to be unconscious. A group of people arrived and announced their presence, indicating that Mr. Song was also unconscious. One of them reminded the others not to inquire about the guests' personal matters and instructed them to get to work. As they were being carried away to separate rooms, Fong Lin seized an opportunity. He woke up from his act and quietly made his way to Ruo Yin's room through the window. When they met, Ruo Yin asked what they should do next if their plan failed. Fong Lin confidently replied that he was a soldier, and 7 or 8 floors were like child's play to him. They discussed their next moves and decided to take an alternate route to avoid the hotel attendants. Fong Lin, displaying his incredible speed and arm strength, jumped through the window with Ruo Yin in tow. Once they reached the outside of the hotel, Fong Lin instructed Ruo Yin to wait in the car while he had something else to attend to. Inside the hotel room, Fong Lin took Mr. Song and placed him in bed, covering him up so that he wouldn't be recognized. As he did this, he told the unconscious Mr. Song, "I'm looking forward to what you have planned for me." Then, he decided to create a diversion. 2 ladies arrived, and Fong Lin asked if they were there to see him. They confirmed that Mr. Song had given them orders to enter, believing that Fong Lin was inside the room. This was part of Fong Lin's plan to distract and confuse those involved in Mr. Song's scheme. Inside the room, Mr. Song found himself in a dreamlike state. He questioned, "Is this Su Ruyang?" His thoughts drifted, preoccupied with the waiter's failure to fulfill his order. "Keep going," he muttered to himself. Suddenly, a group of reporters barged into the room, accusing him of cheating. They exclaimed, "We've broken into the room to see if there's cheating going on. Let's check if it's a fake report." As the reporters entered, a lady in the room called out, "Honey, what are you doing here?" The situation grew even more bewildering. One of the reporters pointed at Mr. Song and exclaimed, You shameless." But before he could finish, they all gasped in surprise upon seeing that the man in the room was none other than Mr. Song himself. Unbeknownst to Mr. Song, his actions had already made him the hottest topic on search lists, news reports, and throughout the entire city. Within the Song family, Song Jiangdao, the family's patriarch, received news about his son that left him seething with anger. He thundered, "Bring that idiot back immediately." Meanwhile, in another part of town, Fong Lin and Ruo Yin were enjoying the spectacle of Mr. Song trending in the media. Curious, Fong Lin asked, "How was it?" "Was it good?" With all this attention, Ruo Yin replied, her expression a mix of relief and concern. "Song Ming will definitely know that we did it, and he will retaliate with all his might. But, I have to admit, the relief is indeed quite something. However, we might be in danger of losing our lives." The reason the Song family became one of the 4 families is not just wealth, it's their ancient martial artists. The physical prowess of these martial artists far exceeds that of ordinary people, and they have the ability to deal with threats lethally. Fong Lin reassured her, saying, "Don't worry. I'll take care of the things you're concerned about. I'm here to keep you and your family safe." Fong Lin found himself in the Zhou family, where the head of the Zhou clan inquired, "You're here for the Su family, right?" Fong Lin nodded and replied, "Yes, Su Ruoying and I have both a marriage contract and a friendship." The Zhou family head then expressed his willingness to assist, saying, "In that case, I will do my best to help you." However, he also made a request, "By the way, if you don't mind, why don't you take my daughter?" Fong Lin, perceptive as ever, responded, "I don't want to commit bigamy." "You actually want me to cure your daughter, right?" The Zhou family head sighed, admitting, "I can see right away that she won't live much longer. As long as you can cure my daughter, I will give up all the property of the Zhou family." Fong Lin firmly stated, "Before you gave me 300 million orders, I cured you. Now you send someone to protect the Su family. I cured Zhou Xin. A fair deal." The Zhou family head immediately called for Guowan, one of his most trusted men, and instructed him, "Go and protect the Su family members immediately." Fong Lin emphasized, "Remember, you only listen to Su Ruoying's orders. Her parents, especially her mother, are too unreliable. As they were discussing, Josine returned home and inquired, Dad, I'm back. Did something happen to the Su family? Then she noticed Feng Lin and questioned, Oh? Feng Lin? What are you doing here? Feng Lin replied casually, Take off your clothes. I want to see your wound. Josine protested, What are you looking at? But her father intervened, urging her to comply, saying, Listen to him. She hesitated, Dad, you know where my wound is, how can you show it to anyone? And he's also Ruo Ying's licensed husband. This, how can I explain to Ruo Ying? Feng Lin reassured her, Don't worry. As a professional doctor, professionalism will make you no different from a pig in my eyes. She complained to her father, Dad, he called me a pig. Her father scolded, Ying, stop this nonsense. Follow Mr. Feng Lin to your bedroom and let him see you. I've sent someone to protect the Su family, don't worry. Feng Lin urged her, Hurry up, my time is precious. Her father added, Go, Ying, just for the sake of me. If it can be cured, I will die with no regrets, she replied. Don't talk nonsense. Inside the room, Josine asked, Have you seen enough? What, you, don't touch it. You'll make people misunderstand if you scream like that, in response to Feng Lin's examination. After a while, Feng Lin said, I'll write a prescription, send it to you on WeChat. Let her use it once in the morning and once in the evening, and then I'll give her acupuncture. Her father expressed his gratitude, saying, Thank you, Feng Lin. That afternoon, Feng Lin was talking on the phone and said, Did you contact the 2 guardians sent by the Zhou family? Feng Lin continued, I'm not in the mood for jokes. The Song family just came and said they won't do anything to us but will take revenge on you. Do you have a way to deal with it? Feng Lin reassured her, That's because they saw Guo Wen and Guo Wu and knew they couldn't touch you. Don't worry, they can't hurt me. Suddenly, a masked girl approached Feng Lin and asked, Little brother, can you lend me some money? I lost my wallet and my cell phone, Feng Lin replied, Then tell me your family's phone number so they can transfer money to me, and I can withdraw it for you. She confessed, I ran away from home. Do me a favor, please, just $100. I'll stay with you for one night, whatever you want. Feng Lin considered the situation and thought, she's a master at her game, a top-notch actress. Her control over Jai is so advanced that she must have practiced a powerful concealment technique. She's probably an assassin sent by the Song family. However, Feng Lin told her, Come on, you're a student with a crush on me, right? Don't insist, it's not going to work. Bye. As he walked away, she suddenly attacked him from behind. Feng Lin reacted quickly, dodging the attack, and exclaimed, You don't have a crush on me, you want to assassinate me. The masked assassin launched an attack on Feng Lin, but despite her efforts, she couldn't harm him. Feng Lin questioned, with this kung fu for an assassin, in a desperate move, she threw a needle at Feng Lin, but he skillfully caught it in mid-air. While she struggled to carry out her mission, the masked assassin couldn't help but think to herself, I knew I should have listened to my mother and stayed at home. I never thought I would die here on my first mission. Feng Lin persisted, You're from the Song family, right? How many of you are here? Where are the others? The masked assassin, now identified as Du Qingshu, replied defiantly, Cut the crap, kill me if you want. Feng Lin had other plans in mind, saying, Tough talker. I like that. So, what's next? I hope you can hold out. That won't do, you can't die until I get information. With a swift and precise movement, Feng Lin dislocated Du Qingshu's shoulder and removed her mask. As he looked at her face, he couldn't help but think, Oh? Look familiar. He then took out his phone and showed her a picture, asking, Is that you? Du Qingshu, surprised, responded, Why do you have my picture? Feng Lin grinned and said, So you're Du Qingshu. Have you heard of Feng Lin? She replied, So, are you really my fiancé? I thought it was just the same name. As Feng Lin walked away from Du Qingshu, he couldn't help but feel a mix of relief and irritation. It seemed that the mysterious assassin's mission had failed, and she was now determined to withdraw from their arranged marriage. Despite her fiery demeanor, Feng Lin knew that he couldn't afford to let her involvement in his life escalate any further. He had already dislocated her shoulder to subdue her, a decision he wasn't entirely proud of, considering the circumstances. The thought of facing his father's wrath for beating up his own fiancée weighed on Feng Lin's mind. He hoped he could find a way to smooth things over with Du Qingshu's family and put an end to this complicated situation. However, he also made it clear that meddling in his affairs, especially with an assassination attempt, was a dangerous game that Du Qingshu should reconsider. As he continued on his path, Feng Lin couldn't help but think about the events that had unfolded. The intricacies of his family's dynamics, the mysterious assassin, and his impending marriage all seemed to be converging into a tangled web of complications. He knew that he had to navigate this situation carefully to protect himself and those he cared about. For now, he decided to focus on the more immediate challenges at hand, like his involvement with the Su family and the looming threat from the Song family. Little did he know that his journey would become even more complex as he delved deeper into the world of family politics, martial arts, and unexpected alliances. As Feng Lin sat in the car with Lan Ro, his mind raced with anger and frustration at the mere mention of Lu Nian's name. Lu Nian, the traitor of the dead knight, had been responsible for the death of Wang Lin, a close friend and comrade. Her actions had left a deep scar on Feng Lin, and he couldn't contain his rage at the thought of her audacity. Upon arriving at the Lan family manor, Feng Lin was summoned to meet with Lan Ro's grandpa. The old man wasted no time in revealing disturbing news. Lu Nian had resurfaced in Jiangnan Wangsuan, right in front of Wang Lin's tomb. This revelation further fueled Feng Lin's anger, as he saw Lu Nian's visit as a hypocritical act of disrespect towards his fallen friend. Feng Lin couldn't hold back his emotions and lashed out, condemning Lu Nian for her role in Wang Lin's death and her audacious visit to his tomb. He referred to her as a hypocritical bitch, unable to contain his deep-seated resentment. However, Lan Ro's grandpa had more to share. He revealed that Lu Nian had deliberately left behind a memory card with a video on it. This information left Feng Lin curious and wary, wondering what secrets or messages the traitorous Lu Nian might be trying to convey through this act. As Feng Lin braced himself for what he was about to see on the memory card, he couldn't help but feel a mix of emotions, anger, grief, and a burning desire for justice. The path ahead was unclear, but one thing was certain: Lu Nian's reappearance had ignited a new chapter in his ongoing quest for answers and retribution. As Feng Lin watched the video left by Lu Nian, a whirlwind of emotions churned within him. Her voice, filled with an eerie mix of remorse and resignation, conveyed the gravity of her actions. Feng Lin knew that facing her in person would likely lead to her death within mere seconds due to their tumultuous history. Lu Nian's message continued, acknowledging that she was intimately aware of Feng Lin's thought process during their confrontation. She anticipated his memories of their shared past, followed by the brief hesitation he would feel before taking her life. Then, she mentioned the name Lao Lu, a reference that carried heavy significance for Feng Lin. Lu Nian seemed to know exactly how to evoke the most profound emotions within him. However, Lu Nian didn't leave this encounter empty-handed. She cryptically mentioned leaving some good things for Feng Lin and directed him to a familiar website and password. She also asked him to convey greetings to the second master. Lan Ro's grandpa wasted no time in instructing Feng Lin to retrieve whatever Lu Nian had left for him. With a sense of urgency, Feng Lin accessed the specified website. There, he discovered crucial information, a trail of data that revealed Lu Nian's escape route after she had stolen sensitive information. It also hinted at the existence of undercover agents within the secret army but left many questions unanswered, particularly the identity of a mysterious figure using a voice changer. Feng Lin's mission had taken an unexpected turn, as he was now tasked with uncovering the truth behind Lu Nian's actions and tracking down the elusive undercover agent. The stakes were high, and the path ahead was fraught with uncertainty, but Feng Lin was determined to pursue justice and unravel the secrets that had haunted him for so long. Feng Lin's mind was a whirlwind of thoughts as he contemplated Lu Nian's cryptic message and the implications it held. It was evident that she had embarked on this convoluted path to divulge the presence of an undercover agent within their ranks. But the question remained, Why had she chosen this intricate method to deliver her message? With a discerning tone, Grandpa posed this question to Feng Lin, seeking clarity on Lu Nian's motives. Feng Lin, in response, pieced together the puzzle. He understood that Lu Nian's primary objective was to eliminate her competitors within the secret organization. By revealing the existence of the undercover agent and providing a convoluted trail, she aimed to disrupt the status quo and potentially eliminate those who stood in her way. Feng Lin further explained his assessment to Grandpa, emphasizing that Lu Nian likely knew about his retirement from the organization. Her intention was to force him into contacting Grandpa once more, effectively drawing him back into the fold. It was a manipulative move to involve him in the unfolding events and potentially redirect his actions to suit her agenda. In response to Grandpa's question about what to do next, Feng Lin's resolve was crystal clear. He vowed to take swift action when the precise location of Lu Nian was uncovered. His commitment was unwavering. He would track her down and ensure that justice was served, even if it meant taking her life. The stage was set for a complex and dangerous game of cat and mouse, with Lu Nian's intricate web of secrets slowly unraveling. As Feng Lin delved deeper into this perilous mission, he knew that the answers he sought could bring about significant changes in the balance of power within the secret organization. As Feng Lin continued to navigate the intricate web of intrigues and rivalries within the clandestine world he found himself in, he stumbled upon a piece of news that piqued his interest. Reports indicated that someone had launched an attack but had been promptly repelled by the formidable security detail of the Chow family, a powerful entity in its own right. Curiosity piqued, Feng Lin couldn't help but inquire about the Song family, who seemed to be embroiled in this recent altercation. He sought Grandpa's wisdom on the matter, given his extensive knowledge of the intricate power dynamics at play. Grandpa's response shed light on the Song family's background and the larger power structures they were entangled with. Feng Lin learned that the Song family, although not a significant player in his eyes, had deep connections and affiliations that reached far beyond their apparent stature. Wei Yanji, the wife of Song Zhengpao, was revealed to be the illegitimate daughter of the Wei family in Jiangbei, a formidable provincial-level clan. This connection established the Song family as the eyes and ears of the Wei family in Jiangshi, adding layers of complexity to their influence. Furthermore, Grandpa explained that a significant portion of the entertainment industry in Jiangshi was under the control of Yi Xian, a key figure from the Yi family in Jiangbei. The Yi family had a long-standing feud with the Wei family, both openly and behind closed doors. This intricate rivalry had persisted for many years and played a central role in the ongoing power struggles within the region. Feng Lin, never one to shy away from intrigue and power dynamics, couldn't help but find the situation fascinating. With his unique position and abilities, he recognized that he could potentially manipulate these rivalries to his advantage. As he delved deeper into this intricate ant nest of power struggles, he knew that his actions would have far-reaching consequences, and he relished the opportunity to participate in this complex game. In the opulent surroundings of the Narcissus Club's 7th floor, a meeting was taking place between Feng Lin and a lady who had been brought into the fold of this clandestine world. She inquired about the well-being of her security guards, and Feng Lin, in his characteristic nonchalant manner, reassured her by stating that he had merely granted them a lunch break. Curiosity piqued, the lady probed further and sought to understand who this enigmatic figure before her was. Feng Lin, not one to hide his intentions, openly declared his identity as Feng Lin and identified her as Yi Xian. He explained that he had come seeking assistance in dismantling the Song family, a task he believed they could achieve together. Yi Xian, however, displayed a shrewd and cautious demeanor. She immediately perceived the implications of Feng Lin's proposal. He was essentially suggesting that the blame for the Song family's downfall would fall upon her Yi family. This notion did not sit well with her, considering the ongoing animosity between her Yi family and the Wei family, who had orchestrated the destruction of her family's eyes. Feng Lin, sensing her hesitancy, decided to rephrase his proposition, linking the plan to the Zhong family rather than the Yi family. This strategic shift in emphasis appeared to resonate with Yi Xian, as it alleviated her concerns about implicating her own family. However, she couldn't help but ponder the audacity of Feng Lin's approach. He had made his intentions clear and seemed entirely unafraid of potential consequences, even suggesting that she might report him to the authorities. The stakes were high, and Yi Xian found herself at a crossroads, torn between the desire to protect her family and the realization that refusing Feng Lin's proposal might result in dire consequences for herself. In this intricate world of power struggles and hidden alliances, Feng Lin had once again laid the foundation for a potentially game-changing move. As Yi Xian contemplated the intriguing offer presented by Feng Lin, she decided to take a cautious yet calculated step. She asked for permission to take a photograph of him, possibly intending to conduct a background check through her own channels. Upon receiving the image, she promptly forwarded it to an individual with the capability to perform such investigations. However, the response she received was unexpected. Instead of a conventional background check, the mysterious individual simply hushed her with a message, "SHH. I'm not a hacker." In response to this unanticipated twist, Yi Xian decided to transfer a sum of money to this enigmatic contact, acknowledging their unique skills and perhaps securing their cooperation. As the reply from this anonymous source trickled in, it became evident that their identity was veiled behind layers of encryption. Yi Xian couldn't help but ponder the implications of this revelation. People with such high-level encryption were often associated with either formidable backgrounds or affiliations with government agencies, making collaboration with them both risky and potentially rewarding. With a sense of pragmatism, Yi Xian accepted the complexity of the situation and replied to Feng Lin, indicating her willingness to cooperate. Feng Lin, appreciating her discernment, reciprocated the sentiment and assured her that he would be in touch when the time was right. Yi Xian, still contemplating the intricacies of the situation, offered to provide transportation for Feng Lin. However, he declined the offer, emphasizing the importance of sincerity in their future cooperation. Inside the Song family residence, a tense exchange was taking place between Mr. Song and Du Qiu. Mr. Song was clearly frustrated and inquiring about their next course of action. Du Qiu, however, seemed exasperated by Mr. Song's previous insistence on capturing someone alive and taking matters into his own hands. Suddenly, an unexpected noise disrupted their conversation, prompting Du Qiu to react swiftly. She attempted to flee the scene, only to unwittingly run directly into Feng Lin's path. Seeing Feng Lin, Du Qiu accused him of orchestrating the noise to lure her out, believing she had to eliminate him before he could do her harm. Feng Lin, in response, calmly instructed Du Qiu to retrieve her cell phone and call her family. However, Du Qiu was hesitant and reluctant to comply. Not one to be deterred, Feng Lin decided to take matters into his own hands and confiscated her phone, ensuring she wouldn't use it without his consent. In a surprising turn of events, Feng Lin dialed his father's number and informed him of the situation. He urgently conveyed that Du Qiu had been apprehended while on a mission to assassinate him and contact her family for her pickup. Tu responded in a rather unexpected and humorous manner. He jokingly suggested that Feng Lin should have a child with Du Qiu, insinuating that for the sake of the child, she would be more cooperative. With that amusing comment, Mr. Song hung up the phone, leaving Feng Lin to handle the situation at hand. Inside the Song family residence, tensions were high as Du Qiu warned Feng Lin about the consequences of her capture. She emphasized that her mother would not spare him, and the situation would not end well for him once her family learned of her predicament. Just then, Ruoying entered the house and inquired about the commotion. Upon learning that Feng Lin had brought a young woman who had previously attempted to assassinate him, Ruoying expressed surprise, remarking on the assassin's youthful appearance. However, the situation took a dangerous turn when Du Qiu suddenly armed herself with a sharp object and threatened to harm Ruoying. She made it clear that any move from Feng Lin would result in harm to Ruoying. Feng Lin, realizing the gravity of the situation, acquiesced and urged Du Qiu to calm down, insisting that she posed a significant threat given her close proximity. To everyone's surprise, Mr. Gui intervened and restrained Du Qiu, preventing her from causing any harm. Du Kyo, seemingly desperate and resigned to her fate, addressed Ruoying as sister and revealed her name as Du Qingyu, stating that she was Feng Lin's former fiancé. Feng Lin affirmed this and added that he had withdrawn from the marriage. Du Kyo's actions suggested that her capture and confinement were preferable to her other options, leading her to take a drastic step to leave her predicament behind. In the midst of the intense situation, Feng Lin received a phone call from Du Kyo's mother. She sounded relieved and asked if he had finally decided to contact her. Concerned about his well-being, she inquired if he was in trouble. Feng Lin introduced himself as Feng Chen's son and explained the circumstances to Du Kyo's mother. He informed her that Du Qingyue had made multiple attempts to assassinate him, and he had already spared her life once. However, due to her persistent threats, he felt compelled to involve his aunt to mediate the situation. Feng Lin made it clear that this was her last chance, and if she continued her attempts, he would not hesitate to eliminate the threat. Du Kyo's mother was outraged by Feng Lin's audacity and began to scold him, but he abruptly ended the call. Realizing the gravity of the situation and Feng Lin's resolve, Du Kyo decided to yield. She understood that he was willing to carry out his threat of killing her if necessary. Before leaving, Du Kyo provided her contact information to Feng Lin, indicating that he could reach out to her if he ever required assistance or needed to contact her. This exchange marked a tense resolution to their encounter, with both parties aware of the potential consequences of their actions. Amidst the grandeur of the Gu family manor, Feng Lin and Ruoying arrived for Gu Chengqing's 80th birthday celebration. Holding their invitations, they confidently approached the entrance, ready to join the festivities. However, they were met with hostility from none other than the Song family, who seemed to challenge their presence. One of the Song family members rudely questioned Feng Lin and Ruoying, insinuating that the Gu family manor was not a place for just anyone to enter. Feng Lin, never one to back down from a confrontation, retorted sharply. He reminded the Song family of the Su family's recent business deal with Zhou Tian, a deal worth a staggering 300 million. Feng Lin asserted that they were indeed qualified guests at the event, holding the coveted invitations. Song Zhang, a member of the Song family, attempted to belittle their qualification. Feng Lin, however, remained resolute. He knew that tensions were running high, and he had no intention of letting the Song family's insults go unchecked. As Feng Lin prepared to enter the Gu family manor, he couldn't help but think that this encounter might mark the beginning of the end for the Song family. His determination and resolve to protect his loved ones were unwavering, and he was ready to face whatever challenges lay ahead on this momentous day.